Sit back and relax. This is the Serie show coming up.
My name is Nemga Sharita, your host of Tank Media. Today on the spotlight, we are having the Guild President of IUIU, Islamic University of Uganda, Chibuli campus, Mr. Mukungu Faharan.
Sit back and relax. This is the Serie show.
In the house, he'll be letting us know about who he is, what inspired him to be a leader, his personal tastes and hobbies. For all those that are interested to know about him, you'll be learning a lot about him. Mukungu Faharan is a former student at Presipa High School, Matuga, Medina Islamic Nsanji, and also Zamzam Primary School, Naweru. He is the 22nd Guild President of the Islamic University of Uganda, and today he'll be telling us more about the Guild President position for those that are interested to actually know what is there, what is in office, and letting us know why we are here today with him. Mr. Faharan, the spotlight is yours. Please introduce to us who you are and what entails today's.
المعبود هو الله الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد ثم أصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear viewers, speaking to you is Mukungu Faharan, the 22nd Guild President of the Islamic University in Uganda, Kampala campus or Chibuli campus. I'm a third year student doing or pursuing a bachelor's degree in law, and I work with Al-Adil Wal-Qist Advocates, who partner with Black Sapphire Management or Property Management's firm that is located in Wandegea, Haji Kasule Mall, Haji Musa Kasule Mall, Suite SF06 and SF07. Basically, that's all about Mukungu Faharan.
So, Mr. President,
Yes,
on today's spotlight, people would like to know what motivated you to run for the Guild President's office in the first place?
Thank you so much. So in accordance to that question, basically the broader picture or the broader view of what inspired me to run for the position of presidency, which is the highest position in the hierarchy of leadership at the student level. It was a statement that I got from my mom. Wherever she is, she could be listening and also viewing this. You know, she told me in a society where people are oppressed, where people find difficulties in one way or the other, when you want to change, you have to be at the center, at the table of those that decide where the society, where the community, where the country, where the globe is going. Are we together?
Yes.
So in essence of that, you find not only at the Islamic University in Uganda, but then in all institutions of higher education where students face a lot of grievances and problems, be it financial, be it academic, all aspects. Are we together? But then when you go back to the drawing board, it is actually in leadership where all decisions are made.
That is quite impressive.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Faharan, what was your main campaign agenda and how are you working to achieve it? So for someone who had that you aspired for the Guild Presidency and maybe they did not share your manifesto back then, what was your main campaign agenda and how are you working to achieve it?
Thank you so much. So, dear viewers, in accordance to what our host Sharita said, the campaign agenda in the Mukungu government, it was targeting basically three things in a time interval. That is to say, before, during, and after. Are you together? Meaning
Before the office, during the office, and after the office.
Thank you so much. So I'm to categorically explain my agenda basing on those three.
Please enlighten us.
Yeah. So when you look at the students of the Islamic University in Uganda, they don't only face problems that are going to be amicably solved in only one regime of Mukungu Faharan. Are we together? But then we are looking at the problems that students are facing from straight away, from year one to their final year. We are benchmarking me, my Prime Minister, the Lady Vice, Mrs. Nambura Amina. We are looking at things and strategies that we are going to benchmark that are not only going to spearhead or spotlight out the 22nd Mukungu government, but then are going to run even after our term in office. Yeah, thank you so much. But then when you look, if I'm to put them down one by one, you could find number one is the image of our university. Are you together? You see, when you look at the history of the Islamic University in Uganda, if I'm not mistaken, it was founded or started in, is it 1984?
Yes.
1984, if I'm not mistaken, to date, 2025. We are looking at the picture that has been built for over 37 years and above. We are not expecting its demise to be caused by our government. Are we together?
By your regime.
Thank you so much. So
what is that one thing that you want to put in place that the others will start with to build that legacy that you're talking about?
If I'm to answer that, we are having two things. We are having the campus annexus app, and we are also having the tribunal.
Let's come to that.
Yeah.
So, in the next question, which key projects or initiatives do you want to accomplish during your term?
Then that goes back to basically three things. If I'm to mention, it's not only at IUIU Kampala campus, but throughout the universities in the Republic of Uganda. Basically, serving as a guild president runs with a maximum of 9 months. You're dealing with power between 8 to 9 months. Are we together?
Yes.
Meaning, to accomplish all what you promised the masses, in this case, they are the students. We are speaking about months, not years. Are we together? It is the term of service that you're going to be running as a guild president. So to me and my cabinet, together with other two arms of the government, we would love and like to achieve many things, but if I'm to mention but a few, these three. We are looking at number one, the open space parliament. We are looking at number two, the campus annexus app. We are looking at number three, the tribunal. The tribunal, if I'm to mention and explain, Mrs. Sharita, the tribunal is, you would call it the third arm of the government, because the government, historically and currently, it is made up of three arms. We're having the legislature, which is the parliament. We're having the executive, which runs from the president to the ministers. And then we are having the judiciary. To our side, the students would love to call it the tribunal, which hears matters concerning students' business before escalating them to the administration, maybe to the office of the dean of students, maybe to the director, maybe to the academic registrar, and what have you. That is under the tribunal. So then when you go back to point number two, which is the open space parliament, here at IUIU Kampala campus, we are having two types of parliaments. We are having a parliament at the guild level. We are having a parliament which we would call the IUIU Law Society Students Parliament. But then when you look at the two parliaments, we are having a total sum of 7,000 students. Which parliament, let me speak at the guild level where I reside as the officer in charge, we are having over 62 members. Are we together? So I don't believe that the 62 members could cognizantly articulate all matters with the 7,000 students. So in accordance to the Open Space Parliament, we would like, and the viewers who are the students of IUIU Kampala campus, come October or late September, we are to organize the Open Space Parliament where we would love to hear from you, the student of IUIU, not the member of parliament that you sent at the parliament of the guild level. We would like to hear from you, you as a student. What are the problems? What are the grievances? What are the difficulties that you're facing? That is to do with parliament. Then for the campus annexers, it is an application that we are here to unveil to you, the students, because it's you who vested power in us by voting us. It is an application that is going to help in the streamlining of associations, where we would know that we are having this number of associations. Each association is having a given number of members that subscribe to it, the account of the association, how much money is the association remaining with on its account, how many students are they having. When you look at their work plan, how are they handling their work plan in a visual view with the campus sort of timetable that is streamlined by the academic register. Basically, the campus annexers app is to streamline association between the students, the guild, and the administration. Thank you.
Thank you so much for enlightening us on that. So going to the student issues that were raised by the different students, how is your office addressing the tuition issue that is actually coming up at almost the end of every semester, where we have students who do not do their papers due to tuition defaults? How is that? How are you addressing that in your office as the guild president?
Thank you so much. So when you look at the fact of the issue, you see, Mrs. Sharita, not only at IUIU Kampala campus where students face financial issues, are we together?
True.
But then I would love maybe to acknowledge and thank the administrative body of IUIU Kampala campus led by Dr. Kasule Twaha, whereby before you become a student of IUIU, basically all the 4 campuses, there are rules and regulations that you sign that also stipulate out the question that you've asked of tuition. You see, at Kampala campus, viewers of basically, if you're a student of Kampala campus or IUIU, wherever you are, together with viewers that aren't yet under the umbrella of IUIU, at Kampala campus, before you enter or before the commencement of a semester, we always have a percentage that you always pay on your tuition. When you are a newcomer or a fresher in IUIU, we always orient students onto the university level that they've come to. I'm answering your question of tuition. Depending on the faculty where you are, your ERP or the app that IUIU uses, it always stipulates a certain percentage that you have to pay of your tuition. For example, we who are law students, we always pay, for example, if I'm to say that you're going to pay like 1.8 or 2 million net, the app will show you that, for example, to sit for tests and to register for the course units that you're going to offer that very semester, you have to register with or to pay a certain percentage of tuition. The law students will usually pay 25 to 30% of the tuition, which also is of an advantage to you, a student. Because if you're to pay 30% of the 2 million, that is around 500 or 65, 650,000, right? Meaning by the end, they've given you a leeway. By the time we are going to sit, or by the time we commence off for tests, you will be able to do tests and submitting on the portal, right?
Yes.
Then by the time you will be going in for examinations, they would have helped you to remain with a little balance. Are we together? So that you can accomplish it in the shortest time possible, so that you could sit for your exams. That is number one. Then number two, for the tuition thing, I also want to thank Haji Toha Kasule for also giving a leeway and also being lenient to students that have tuition balances. His office is always open for all students of Islamic University in Uganda, basically Kampala campus, where he is the director. His office is always open during examinations period to answer questions to do with tuitions. You will write to him, speak to him as in properly. You could be given a leeway, for example, of 1 week to accomplish maybe the 200 or 50,000, because you realize that students always have little balance for them to sit for exams. I believe he has been doing this over years and years and years, not only to students, but he has been always doing this. He's always lenient. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. So what are the steps you're taking to ensure that these other minority groups or students in the university are heard? As you know, in our university, we have very many people, different students from different countries, that is from Nigeria, Sudan, and also, other countries. So these are more like the minority in our university, and most of the times they complain that they are not heard or their issues are not addressed. How are you addressing that issue?
Thank you so much. So now, under the Islamic University in Uganda, we are welcome. We welcome all students coming from whatever fraternity of planet Earth. We really welcome every individual and every student. But then, as you said, since they are the minority, meaning many of us are locals, that is to say Ugandans in nationality, but then to address their issue under the office of the Dean of Students, who happens to be Hajat Nakawaya Aisha, there is a platform of what we would call associations. You see, associations are a body that helps in streamlining matters or business to do with students. Are you together? So these people are given a platform from the office of the Dean of Students, Hajat Aisha, whereby they elect or vote starting from the president of a given association. For example, if I'm to say, for the Sudanese, they can vote their own president. For the Somalis, they can vote their own president. After voting the president, then the president can appoint the predecessing positions. For example, the minister of what and what. Such avenues are given to whom you've called the minorities. That is to say the international students. That is number one. Then number two, under with this 22nd Mukungu government, we are having on our achievements or strategy we are having, and we would love to have the International Students Body or International Students Forum, which is going to be a body that combines all associations of international students, be it you are a Somali, be it you are a person from Tanzania, be it you people you're from Kenya, be it you're from Eritrea, as long as you're not from Uganda, we are going to have an international students body that is an umbrella of all international students, which is led. You see, all the presidents of the associations of international students, it is going to be called a shura. Are we together? That streamlines all international students associations so that they could be brought under one body. If at all achievements or avenues or opportunities from the office of the Dean of Students is being brought to the students level for the international students, they can be easily brought onto down to them. Are we together? So I believe under the office of the Dean of Students, who happens to be Hajata Ishanaka Oya, together working with the guild, I believe international students who you've called the minority, their issues are being heard. And trust me, we offer hostels to them. Hajati Aisha's office is always open to all students, and mind you, she listens a lot to international students because these are the people that pay in a lot of money. Are we together? So I believe their matters are addressed, and they can also bear witness that whenever you go to her office, matters to do with students who are from outside Uganda, their matters are addressed and all situations are settled down amicably. Thank you.
That is quite impressive. Going on to our next question. Since setting off in office, what are those achievements that you're most proud of, and how do you measure your success according to the days you spent in office?
Thank you so much. So now for the achievements, they are, since I told you, the term in service for a guild president, wherever they are, it is from 8 to 9 months. So the achievements that we've managed to get is number one, the streamlining of associations. Right together. Then number two, it is by the grace of God or Allah that it is the 22nd Mukungu government together with me, Mukungu Faharan, the Lady Vice, Nambiru Amina, the Prime Minister Hassan Kakembo Waswa, that have managed to bring the third arm of the government that is going to be addressing the issues of students at the students level before taken to the administrative level. That is the tribunal, the third arm of the government. Then number three, the campus annexus app, which is going to also help in streamlining the associations. Then number three, it is the international students body or forum that is going to be an umbrella covering all associations of international students. Then number four, we've managed to keep and build the picture or the image of our university. Then number five, you see here at Islamic University in Uganda, we've never had even a single strike. So we regard it as an achievement of the 22nd Mukungu government, whereby we've not even had a single strike.
That is quite impressive.
So we have to take maybe pride of that, and many other more that will be mentioned by maybe my Prime Minister or the Honorable Lady Vice. Thank you.
So, Mr. President, as of the term in office, what are the challenges that you have so far faced, and how have you handled or combated them?
Thank you so much. So now challenges. You see, there is a saying that if you pray for rain, you have to deal with the mud too. Are you together? So you can't come in leadership not expecting challenges. Are we together? Yes. So for example, in the office of the guild president, some challenges that I'm facing is like for the question that you asked, tuition issues. You find when we are about to clock in for exams, many students bug into your office, many students come into your DM, many students find you on the way. They are like, guild president, we voted for you, how are you going to handle this issue of the tuition? Yet you're also a poor youth. Are you together? Yet you're also a poor youth. You're not going to be able to sustain. When you look at the sums of money that these people are being defaulted onto, You can look at, for example, you can look when you try to add up over 80 million. People demanded over 80 million. This one 200, this one 500, this one 600, this one 1M. You can't handle all that. So that is a challenge which you don't have maybe a solution to. But then I will also, again for the second time, urge every student that before you go into, or before examinations period clocks in, you have to address your issue to the accounts office, number one. You have to address your issue to the academic registrar, number two. You have to address your issue to the dean of students because she's in charge of all business to do with students. You have to address your issues to the director in time, because these people, or the administrators, are also human beings, right? You shouldn't be having a paper tomorrow at 9 a.m. and then you want your issue of tuition to be addressed today. If at all you're going to find problems with tuition and you've foresighted this 3 weeks before, find a way of talking to the dean of students in time. Find a way of talking to the director, Haj Toha Kasule, in time, so that maybe he could excuse you to sit for like 2 papers as you're looking for the balance. These people in the administrative board of IUIU, they are totally lenient. Just that we, the students, fear to go and speak to them. But then trust me, they are lenient and they can understand, and they are also parents. That is the challenge to do with tuition. Then challenge number 2 is the challenge of working with students. You see, students are very stubborn, me inclusive. These are the people that are going to vote for you, but then after voting for you, they want to demand for achievements from you. But I want to put it straight onto you people that are viewing, be it your student of IUIU, be it your non, because I believe this is going to circulate wide more. When you vote for a guild president, he appoints the ministers, but then it remains that you have to work hand in hand with him. Remember, working hand in hand with the guild that you voted for, it is going to impact onto 2 things. That is the achievement of the government itself and the achievement of the institution, where you, the people, and the guild that you voted for are going to prosper well. IUIU always holds what we would call the Guild or Leadership Conference or Forum. I learned something that I didn't know early before. Who is the guild? What is the guild? Are we together? The guild is I and you, all the students of IUIU, or the guild are the students of a given institution. You, the students, are who we call the guild. Through you, you appoint the guild president, a student's leader, who then the guild president appoints the honorable ministers from you, the students. So it's incumbent upon you, the students, to work hand in hand with who you appointed and trusted with power, so that challenges, grievances, problems could be settled and curbed down easily. But if as long as you leave avenues, power for a person that you appointed to exercise power anyhow the way they love, trust me, you're going to be let down. But then if at all you work hand in hand with them, trust me, you're going to build a safe space and an image to the community where you're studying from, and basically to Islamic University in Uganda. Thank you.
Okay, closing this up, we would love to know who the person Mukungu Faharan is, besides being the guild president of IUIU. Who is Mukungu Faharan that we see? Mukungu Faharan, who are the parents? What are the hobbies? What are the interests of Faharan? And if someone found Faharan outside without being Mukungu, without being the guild president, who are you?
Thank you so much. So Mukungu Faharan is I'm a lawyer in making. I'm a lawyer in making, and I pray to the Almighty Allah that I be one. As I told you, Madam Host Ali, before, that I work with Al-Adil Wal-Qist Advocates, partnering with Black Sapphire Property Management Firm or Group at Haji Musa Kasule Mall.
And you're also a fashion designer.
Yeah, I am, and I own a shop at Ham Shopping Grounds in Achivubo, just opposite City Mall.
So they should come and support you.
Yeah, and I deal also in basically in fashion and design. I deal in menswear and also Islamic wear. Hobbies: I enjoy swimming a lot. I enjoy watching movies a lot. Movies that are action-packed detective. I also enjoy reciting the Quran and also attending darasas.
Mashallah.
Yeah, basically.
Same hearing someone attending a darasa as a hobby. That is quite impressive.
Basically,
so there's that one question that has been burning the students out there. Is Mukungu Faharan seeing anyone?
Seeing anyone? How particularly?
Or let's say maybe he's looking up to this nikah coming up. Maybe there is that one person
mashallah,
having a girlfriend or a fiancé, because in Islam we do not allow girlfriends, maybe a fiancé.
Inshallah ta'ala. You see the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, by the time he got married, he was 25 years of age.
So the ladies out there should still have hope.
So I haven't yet clocked 25, but the moment I clock in 25, you'll be seeing the nikah, inshallah ta'ala.
Inshallah. So any last words for the students out there? Maybe that one or two.
Thank you so much. So now, students of the Islamic University in Uganda, should I introduce myself again?
You don't have to. This is a conclusion.
Thank you so much. So now, students of Islamic University in Uganda, I would love and urge 2 points to you. We are having the students' leaders and also the administration. You, the students of Islamic University in Uganda, basically Kampala campus, where I study from, you voted and elected students, your fellow students, from the guild president to the associations, hoping that these are the people that are going to be the voice of what you want before the administration, right? But I believe nothing can be achieved without working hand in hand. So I call out to you, you come to us. The guild office is always open. The Lady Vice's office is always open. These are the people that you trusted with power. We can't handle student issues alone. We need to handle student issues together. So I pray you come, we settle, we agree to disagree. We disagree to agree. All matters to deal with students, because it's you that trusted us with power. As long as you don't come to us, we will not be in position to know what are the factors, what are the grievances, what are the problems, what are the would-be antics and the semantics difficulties students are facing. We pray that you come onto us. And also, conclusively, I would love and like to acknowledge and also gratify and also thank the administrative body of Islamic University in Uganda, Kampala campus, starting with Haji Twaha Kasule, who happens to be our director, the academic registrar, our beloved Dean of Students Hajat Nakawoya Aisha, and all other departments of the administrative body of Islamic University in Uganda. We really thank you a lot. You're doing a lot for these students and the image of the university to look and appear as it is. We appreciate a lot. We can't thank you enough, because these are the people that go out there, portray the view of what IU is. We students, we only do one thing: coming from home to school to study and go back. But these are the people that hold the yardstick and hold the stick on which the umbrella, and hold the stick on which the flag of IU keeps on blowing, north, south, east and west. I thank you so much. I thank the host for hosting us here. I really can't thank you enough, but thanks a lot. She also happens to be our Secretary General on the 22nd Mukungu government, or the General Secretary. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That has been our President, Mr. Mukungu Faharan. In today's spotlight, he has enlightened us on the different spheres that most students have been wanting to know about. Thank you so much for being with us today on the T-Series here at Inc. and together with the Islamic University of Uganda. We love you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ciao.
Sit back and relax. This is the Serie show coming up.